Tech Guy.
Tech Guy. Okay. And we are here, one of our simultaneous interviews. I am being interviewed by Sci-Fi Journal, and Sci-Fi Journal is interviewing me. So because you have the better camera and a microphone, I'm going to give you the honor of the first question.
Okay, Peter. So you are an all-around, you were telling me, a conservative blogger, talk
writer,
show host, radio host.
I had a syndicated show for 5 years. I basically do politics, current events. The website is thetechguyblog.com. On a bad year, we get about 250,000 to 300,000 visits. On a good year, we'll get upwards of 675,000. I normally will do politics, current events. I've interviewed about 10 presidential candidates so far this year, but all work and no play. Just it's not the way the world is. So came down here to enjoy the pinball and to interview the people here, because this is interesting and there's more to life than just politics and religion. And obviously you're here for Sci-Fi Journal. Tell my readers about Sci-Fi Journal.
The Sci-Fi Journal is a public access show that has been on the air since 1996 in Rhode Island. Now, public access
20 years, that's pretty good.
About 20 years. Now, public access, usually how it works is whatever, it's a free thing that's a service to the community, that if your local community or town, you go to their cable studio and you can program your own show out of it. Rhode Island is unique though, because most of the time it's just aired in that city or town. Rhode Island is small enough and unique though that our shows are able to get out to every city and town in the state. And through the wonders of the internet, we're also shown in different communities here in Massachusetts and in different places around the country. We also got a YouTube presence. So my show basically deals with, or our show I should say, because the rest of my team, or our team, is down at the Connecticut Convention in Hartford. So we deal with anything science fiction, fantasy, horror, books, video games, television, movies, comics. So my segment is called Game Over. I do the video game, home video stuff, and I'm a really big pinball guy. So as soon as I heard that they were going to have a pinball convention here in New England, I was all in from day one. I've been doing a lot of pre-interview stuff and promoting the show. And since it's been here, it's been fantastic. And I've been having a blast. How about yourself?
Well, I've had a great time here. We've played a lot of the games. We've talked to some of the designers about building the games. And a lot of people don't realize how much effort it takes. You're talking a lot of design. You're talking a lot of solid programming. You're talking about sales. There's everything. There's so much that goes in. Even just the cutting of the table, the cutting of the wood. And it's also the monetary angle, whether you're preparing a table for arcades or like the average pizza place who they want a ball to last on average only so many seconds, or whether you're selling it for the home user, which really is a change. When I was younger, you didn't have people who were interested. The home market really wasn't. Something like this was for the very rich, but now you have pinball machines here that are only several $100s, some of the less expensive ones going up to $6,000 or $7,000, and of course the cardboard pinball down for like $50. So it's really interesting to see all the different facets of the market. Now, have you been pleased with what you saw? Because this is the first pinball event in New England. I mean, I was rather excited. Other than, of course, the big tournaments up at Fun Spot.
Right. Yeah. No. I've gone to a few gaming conventions and whatnot. I've covered PAX East a couple of years ago, and I've personally gone to a bunch of those. And our show goes to all the local conventions. The Rhode Island Comic Con, we're a big fan of. The guys are down at Connecticut today. We cover TempleCon, a couple of things up in Boston, and Northeast Comic Con up in Wilmington that Gary Summers does. You know, we cover that as well. But this is my first pinball convention as well, and I am having an absolute blast. So many people I've talked with, legends like Dennis Nortman and Roger Sharp, the guys from Highway Pinball over in England, and their machine through trial. Ando Highway was nothing short of just awesome. Jerry Stellenberg and the P3 guys have been really great. Jack Warini from Jersey Jack Pinball was really awesome. In fact, he invited me to go down to where I was supposed to work it out, where I can tour the factory and do a segment out of his factory, which is just incredible. And this is all done for fun, but surprisingly, people actually watch the show and get enjoyment out of it.
And for those who don't know, by the way, Jersey Jack made the Wizard of Oz and the Hobbit pinball machines that are here, which, I mean, they're just beautiful, beautiful games. The graphics, the setup, it's just a quality product, and it's really something to see. That's, you know, there's still creativity out there, and the people here, you don't know what they think about all these other things. Down here, we're all just a bunch of people having fun. Now, when people want to, if people want to find out more about your show, where can they go online to see it?
They can go to www.risfic.org, and that's for the Rhode Island Science Fiction Club, and you can get more information about Sci-Fi Journal there. We also have a presence on Facebook, and we have a YouTube channel. Just look up Sci-Fi Journal on YouTube, and that's where we do new shows once a month. And each new show, as well as segments from experts from some of the shows, gets put on there, and you have all our contact information there. The same thing for you. So what's your website and where they can go to contact to find out more about you?
Well, you can find me at thetechguyblog.com. That's DATECHGUI blog.com. You can find my podcast on the site if you're a subscriber to my site, because I am totally financed by my readers and listeners. The podcast is off the site, and it's also played at the 405 Media in California all week. I believe it's 1 p.m. Eastern Time. You can find me on Twitter at the Tech Guy Blog. We've tweeted out some of the videos we've done. And you can find, if you don't want to wait for the blog, you can find all the stuff I'll shoot today and yesterday at the Tech Guy Blog's channel on YouTube as well. So thank you so much for your time, and thank you for having me, and I'm pleased to have had you.
And thank you.
Thank you.